This I wanna nail sports to the bone. Top blogger, top YouTube channel. No matter which sports, here we got it covered. Subscribe and hit the notification bell.
What's up, my wonderful peeps? Sports to the bone here again, man. Shout out to all the viewers, subscribers, and the followers. Big up on yourself. Alright, viewers, so we have a couple of things that we want to take a look at today. Firstly, we're going to be looking at Coach Phil Simmons addressing the media and letting persons know that they are seeking to find a solution for their permanent problem where openers are concerned. Yeah, man, we also want to take a look at former Sri Lanka wicketkeeper batsman Kumar Sangakkara talking about the bowler that gave him sleepless nights. And then we're going to round things off with the Bangladesh all-rounder Shakib Al Hasan and what he did the other day that is causing problems for him. Yeah, man, so let us kick things off with our coach Phil Simmons now. Alright, so Coach Phil Simmons yesterday in an interview said that, boy, right now they are looking to find a permanent fix for their opening situation that they have been struggling with. And I was actually taking a look at Sportsmax and I saw the article where they were talking about the interview that Coach Phil Simmons did. Now, the coach is quoted as saying it's one of the things that we have been desperate to fix. And I guess everybody that actually paying attention to West Indies cricket would know that boy, this is something that definitely needs fixing right away. So here we see that Coach Phil Simmons is actually addressing it, my viewers and subscribers, in the public. One can only imagine that this is something that they would be talking about beyond the scene, but I guess because it is spilling out now, you know, they definitely just come out to show that people that, boy, they are aware that there's a problem and they are working on getting it solved. You understand? Because it is there for the entire world to see that, boy, our opening position isn't the most solid at an international level. You understand? No, Coach Simmons also reminded us that the last 700s that were scored in Test cricket for West Indies at the top of the order were actually scored by Captain Craig Brathwaite. You know, that is something that I definitely need to take a further look on to see if that's accurate. But yeah, man, he was saying that, boy, it is there for everybody to see that as when it comes on to the opening part of our innings, we definitely need somebody that is solid up there to pair with our captain, because I mean, if the last 7 centuries are scored by one particular player at the top of the order, then, boy, you can definitely see that there is a big issue there that we need to get solved quickly. You understand? Because right now, if Captain Craig Brathwaite is going through a rough patch, then we should have another solid enough opener to take up the workload. You can't have it in the sense that, boy, Captain Craig Brathwaite is having a rough patch and then the next opener is always going to be failing. So it would appear as if our batting is going to be starting from number 3 or number 4. So we definitely need to try and see if we can get somebody solid at the top of the order there. Now we see where Powell, came back and he's there amongst the mix. He actually got a chance to bat in one innings. I would imagine that, for the second test, he's going to be there also once Nkrumah Bana is ruled out. So it will be another opportunity for him to go there and prove, that he's definitely worthy of a spot in the team. And we have always looked at the left and right hand combination, and it is definitely something that we think is important to have at the top of the order, at the top of the innings, because you want to try and get an advantage in every sense of the word. Because if even though you're going up against quality bowlers, once you're bowling to a right and a left and left and once you're rotating the strike, then from time to time it will get them putting off their thrown off the line that they want to bowl to you. So that is something that we definitely want to look at. So right now, my viewers, it's just a wait and see as regards to the team. We really want to have somebody at the top of the order with Craig Brathwaite that is potent, or somebody that is capable enough of facing fast deliveries, because I want to tell you, these pace bowlers from South Africa, they really showed us up in this first game here. So we're definitely going to need to try and see if who we can come up with. And at the end of the day, my viewers, why they have to continuously use the same openers is because we don't definitely have anybody banging down the door as openers. So we have to understand where that is concerned. So we're gonna wait and see how things go as regards to that, my viewers. Now over to the next story that I want to share with you guys. I'm thinking most persons would be fond of Kumar Sangakkara. That is the former Sri Lanka wicketkeeper batsman. Very stylish and elegant batsman in his prime, you understand? Now, he recently shared with us the bowler that gave him nightmares, the bowler that gave him sleepless night. Because we all know that no matter how good a batsman is or how good a batsman was, in his prime, there's always a bowler that he would have to think twice about, really going out there and attacking. We're talking about from Lara coming right down. There's always a bowler there that even though you might end up dominating that bowler, you are always thinking, say, boy, you have to be extra careful when going up against this particular bowler. So yeah man, we're going to take a look at what Kumar Sangakkara shared with us. Remember now guys, we are talking about no ordinary cricketer here. We're talking about somebody that would have scored 11 double centuries in Test cricket, if I am not mistaken. I am almost certain that he would have managed to put up numbers like that. So it's going to be very interesting to see the bowler that would have gave him sleepless night. And it is no other than the legendary spinner Anil Kumble. Yeah, man, he has shared with us that boy Kumble is the man that would have had his kryptonite. Or just like how Superman is afraid of kryptonite. That is exactly what happened to Kumar Sangakkara. Now, according to the former stroke player, Anil Kumble gave him sleepless night. You understand? And Sangakkara also went on to say that, boy, this bowler was no orthodox bowler. So it was extremely hard to face. He was saying that, boy, because of his height, and the way how he ran in before he bowled, and he delivered the ball with a very high arm action. He was definitely very challenging to face. So, yeah, man, Sangakkara just sharing a little bit of history there with us. And having said that, guys, I would like people to remember that Sangakkara was a world-class cricketer. We're not talking about any ordinary wicketkeeper batsman. So I don't want people to think that, we're talking about a wicketkeeper that was able to bat. We're talking about a man that could get in any team solely because of his batting, and then could get in any team solely because of his keeping. So when you couple those two things together, you know that we're talking about one of the best to ever do it. You understand? And I doubt we will be able to ever see these qualities anymore. Wicket keepers that are able to put up the numbers that Sangakkara would have put up. Let me just quickly remind you guys, we're talking about somebody that would have scored 38 Test centuries. You understand? And 52 half centuries. Just take a look at that, guys. 38 Test centuries. You think that is no normal number, my viewers and subscribers? And when you're talking about ODI, if I'm not mistaken, he would have scored around about 25 centuries and along with 93 half centuries. So this was no normal average batsman. You understand? So really nice to see him sharing this with us, guys. Alright, so yeah man, my viewers and subscribers, we're gonna leave that Kumar Sangakkara story right there. So let us just finish off with some information about Bangladesh all-rounder Shakib Al Hasan. Somebody that I really enjoy watching. I like how he goes about his business as regards to bowling and batting. But he did something the other day, my viewers and subscribers, that really, sort of wave some questions over his head. Now, for those who aren't aware, you can probably just check it out on YouTube. And based on what I saw there, my viewers, he was actually bowling. And he struck the batsman on the pad. And in his mind, the batsman was plumb LBW. And apparently the umpire said not out. And Shakib wasn't having any of it. he actually went into a rage, my viewers and subscribers, kicked the wickets out of the ground and went straight up in the umpire's face as if he wanted to scold the umpire. So, boy, we don't know what is going to happen as in regards to Shakib Al Hasan, whether or not he will be banned. And I am thinking that it was just the other day he came off some sort of ban to my viewers. So to see him behaving like this, it's very strange. And I mean, you have to know how to deal with pressure. Sometimes, as a sportsman, you're going to believe that, boy, if it is football, a referee might make a call that you definitely don't agree with. In cricket, the umpire might make a call that you don't agree with, but you have to be able to keep your emotions in check and things like that. And having played sports myself, my viewers, I definitely understand the feeling of wanting to express myself like that, but being a world-class international cricketer like that, it was a bit weird to see Shakib behave like this. And boy, a lot of persons are saying that the personnel that are in charge of cricket over there in Bangladesh, they are unable to keep Shakib in check. So we are definitely going to wait and see how things are going to turn out. And for those who haven't seen it as yet, if you care to see it, you can just go on YouTube and type in Shakib Al Hasan. That will be the first thing that come up now, seeing that it is the most trending as regards to Shakib. As I said, he just bowled a ball. Apparently to him, the batsman was plumb in front and the umpire said no. So, he went in a bit of rage, kicked down the stump and went in the umpire's face as if he wanted to exchange blows. So, boy, that I don't know what's going to come of that. But yeah, man, my viewers and subscribers, it was a little bit disappointing to see Shakib behaving like that, seeing that this man would have been involved in international cricket for quite some time. But we're going to leave this one right here, my viewers and subscribers, as we look forward to the West Indies second test. Let us see how things will work out. And as you can imagine, once it is pretty close to the game, then we're going to go live and see if we can take a look at the expected 11 and the keys to victory, or what we will need to do to see if we can pull off a victory. We're going to leave this one right here for now, my viewers and subscribers. Sports to the bone, keeping you informed. Please remember to like, share, leave us a comment. If you have not yet subscribed, please remember to subscribe to the channel. I'm out.